You know where you are?
This is Nollywood Pictures TV.
Me and I will never let you go. Oh, oh, oh. No matter what tradition says, I'm in love with you. No matter what my father says, I'm in love with you. Oh, why can't they say we are meant to be together? For peace to reign, we are meant to be together. If love is a crime, then I will be a victim.
Oh, I got you, man. Okay. Where are we?
Come on, let's go. We're home.
This looks like a church.
It's not a church.
Why you bring me to the church?
We are home, let's go.
Why you bring me to the church?
Hold yourself.
I see Reverend sisters everywhere. I see Reverend sisters. Look at them. Come on, I got you. Come on. I got you. Come on. Okay. Ha! Offering time.
Hold yourself. Come on.
Offering time. Come on, say blessing time. Offering. I got you, man. Hey. Okay. Where is the... I was expecting you to say that. Man, blessing time.
Hold yourself. So hold yourself.
I'm holding myself. You are the one who's not holding yourself. Stop. Hold yourself. Hold yourself. What's happening around here? I can see candles everywhere. Oh, what a lovely place.
Where did you find it? The same limiting place, right?
I can see candles.
Yes, Father.
What's happening here?
Can you see the fool you call your son? Excuse me.
Who's that?
Chuka.
Is that the chief guard?
Let me take you to your room. Come on.
Come on. Oh, 1 second. Pull me up. Nicely.
Chuka. Come on, let's go.
Okay. Is that the chief guard? Who's this one?
Chuka.
Is that the cook?
That's your mother.
Is that the cook? Is that the cook?
Come on, Chuka. Stop.
Is that the cook?
Father, I just greeted you and you didn't say a word.
Does it actually mean you are very stupid? No, does it mean you will never become responsible in this life of yours?
I don't understand. What did I do?
You don't know what you did?
No.
Hey, Yokashi, hey, please. Don't ever try to stand up for him on this. Don't. Does it mean you're very stupid or something? No, why do you go about denting the image of this family? Why?
Father, what have I done? I mean, why are you sounding like this? Oh, I only went to drink last night. Is that why you're angry? Come on, we all drink. Is that supposed to make you angry or what? Why?
Does it ever occur to you that you are a prince?
Yeah.
No, does it ever occur to you that you are from a royal household? Why do you go about the whole of this kingdom messing yourself up? Why? Why can't you be like your brother? No, had it been your brother that didn't bring you back last night, wouldn't you have continued drinking wherever you were?
Father, please. You can say anything, but do not compare me to my brother. You just said it, I am a prince. Allow me be a prince the way I choose to.
You know what? I am sick and tired of the stupidity of this son of yours. Listen, you are proceeding on vacation and you are leaving immediately. Hey. Don't say anything. I just gave an order that must be obeyed.
Father.
Hey, shut up. Spend that time to think of what you actually want in your life. Maybe when you are back, we can sit down and have a conversation. Really? No, was it fair on me? When he came back in the middle of the night drunk? Has it been fair on me the way he has been behaving in this kingdom? Listen to me. I just gave an order and that order of mine stands.
But father...
Hey, Shikereze, please. Shikereze, don't say anything. I don't want anybody to say a word on this. He is going on a vacation and he is leaving immediately.
Start talking. What do you mean by that? What do you mean, what do I mean by that? Can you stand before any sacred object or anything that can take your life and swear that this wasn't your making? Are you serious? Is that your impression about me? Deny it. No, go ahead. Deny it. You're enjoying all this, aren't you? Which part? The part that I had to carry you from the club, barely managed to put you inside the car, or the part that I had to do it over and over again, as if I'm your bodyguard or your chauffeur? Which part? I never asked you for anything. You were just trying to do yourself a favor. Enough! Enough of that! Are you such an ingrate? See, you should be thinking of what to do with your life. Do you understand? Oh, now I see that you really need that vacation father suggested. And what are you trying to say? That you are more intelligent than I am. It's not about intelligence. It's about family integrity. Father believes that you're just into alcohol. And if he gets to know that you're equally into drugs, he will disown you. What are you waiting for? If you have the nerves, the spine to blow that whistle on me, go ahead. Be very careful. My brother who doesn't see me as a brother. It's just my cross I have to carry. It's just a cross. Mother, you know me too well. You know I can be angry for so long. My father is just overreacting and you know it.
Chuka, what is wrong with you? Why are you trying to destroy something both of us have worked very hard to achieve? Do you sometimes process certain things in your brain before you act them out?
You're beginning to sound like my father. It was just a drink.
I'm beginning to sound like your father. Just a drink, you said. Chuka, you drank yourself to stupor. I have told you times without number, you're a king in the making, so you have to learn how to handle yourself, especially outside the palace.
It is obvious this one got you, Mother. I'm sorry. I promise you it won't happen again.
Of course, darling, it won't happen again. Because I have gotten a guard that will follow you around wherever you go.
I don't understand. What? You had signed... Come on, Mother, am I a child? Am I a child that someone has to follow me around? Me?
Well, I guess we don't have an option. Since you have refused to change, you brought it upon yourself.
All right. I am going to end this madness before you execute it. I would have no fool follow me around all in the name of a bodyguard. If you have assigned anyone to follow me, ask that person to retreat. Else, I will shoot that person right in the chest. I am sure you know what I am capable of.
Chuka, don't tell me you still have the gun.
Well, I never told you or any other person that I have dropped my gun. Especially in this poorly secured country where kidnappers pick their subjects every day. I have my gun. And it's only a fool that will have the money to afford a gun and will not possess one.
What do you think the elders of this kingdom would do if they got to hear that you have a gun? You think they'll give you a loud applause? No. Listen, Chuka, it is my duty as your mother to protect your life and your image.
All right. Go in. Tell your husband that I, Prince Chuka, am going on no vacation. If he wants to set this palace on fire, I will supply the fuel.
He said that to you. He really said that to you. What is wrong with this brother of yours? Does he know what it took us to haul him out of that pathetic place last night? As if that is the first of it. God! I just wish I was there. I would have given him a good punch on his head. He messes up and he blames it on you.
That is the tragedy I live with every day.
I blame it on you, Chika. You keep tolerating his excesses. It is time you stood up to him and let him understand that you are a better man.
Chuku, you know I cannot do that. Why would I resort to confrontation? I cannot do that. If I do that, they will say I want to play the role of first son.
Why would you not? Aren't you the first son? Everyone in this land knows that you are the first son. And you all know one an apology if you decide to play your role.
It's as if you've not noticed. I do not want trouble.
Look, it only takes one word. Just one word to end all the silent battles. How long would you shy away from speaking that word?
Chuku, I do not know what you're talking about. I don't even want to think about it. I am not up for the throne. I've told you this before. Stop making me to repeat myself.
My princess. You're indeed very gorgeous.
I assume we are late already.
Oh yes, we are late. But of course, we are royalties. The commoners can come ahead of time and wait for us, not the other way around.
I do not play the royal card, my dear Prince Obina. Besides, those people you call commoners have other things doing other than sitting and waiting for the arrival of royalties.
Well, that should not be a bother to you, my princess. Moreover, the commoners are not complaining.
Do you have to wait up until they start complaining before you do the right things? Besides, our parents are there, and it is rude to keep them waiting.
From my heart, I think you're elegantly made and qualified to keep any kingdom waiting. And not just a kingdom, the whole country. As a matter of fact, our parents will never complain.
We're running late already.
Very well then. Ladies first.
I didn't expect to see you here. What is going on?
Chikereze, where are you coming from?
Oh, I went to see some Tochukwu, my friend.
Why do I have this feeling that you are contributing towards this negative lifestyle your brother is living? Why?
Father, I can't believe you're saying this. Why would you blame me for that? Am I responsible for his actions?
Chikereze, you are the first son. Are you not supposed to be providing leadership for your brother? Why are you not doing that?
And I've been leading. I have been leading, Father. Why are you saying this? Is it because I want to see some Tochukwu, my friend? You see, if some Tochukwu is not a decent person, I wouldn't have made him my friend.
Listen, I have not said anything about some Tochukwu, your friend. Neither have I said anything that suggests I see him as a bad person. Some Tochukwu is not the issue here. I am talking about your brother. When was the last time you called him to order?
Father, I have been doing that. I know I am the eldest. But I cannot be blamed for another person's recklessness. Father, you talk so glowingly about me being the first son. But you, our father, have you ever played your role as a father?
What? No, how could you say a thing like that? What am I supposed to do that I've not been doing? Do you actually think I will allow you live this delusional life of yours? That you have no interest in the throne? Chikereze, you are my first son. You are the symbol of my youth. The throne of my fathers is yours. And there is no way you can stay away from it. Why are you always presenting yourself as if you have nothing to do with the throne? What?
Father, why are you hell-bent on me succeeding you? When you have another son who...
And who is that person, please? Who?
Father, please. I am not ready for this discussion. Let me allow you to rest. Please. Please.
Why am I so unlucky? The first son of a king is not interested in the throne of his fathers. Why will this happen to me?
What in the world was that? What the hell was that? What effrontery? What right? Who gave him that right?
Calm down, my princess. Calm down.
Calm down? Do I look like I need one? That man is a pain in my neck. What kind of human being behaves like that?
My princess, relax.
Why? Of all the men in the world, Father chose that lunatic, that peacock of a man for me. Oh, how does he even expect me to live with such a man for the rest of my life?
You don't have to live with him or even see his face. Just come out clean, my princess.
What do you mean by coming out clean?
You know what I mean. Tell your father the truth.
Okay, you and I know that will be suicidal. Father cannot handle that.
But you don't love him. You can barely stand him. He's not right for you. You will suffocate if you end up with him. I'm sorry to say this, my princess, but I don't like him too. I don't like him at all. You have to speak up. If not, they will cement the relationship and you end up living a miserable life.
I don't even know where to start from.
Start from somewhere, my princess. Possibly by going to the king this night to tell him that you can't spend the rest of your life with a man like Prince Obina. Just start somewhere.
Please. I've had enough for today.
My princess.
Your Majesty, seems something is bothering you. Ever since I've arrived, you've not said anything. Ugezu, what is that thing that troubles your mind? Tell me about it so we can handle it.
I want to initiate a royal marriage between the prince and the princess of Umweke Kingdom. I have come to the conclusion that such royal marriage will solve the problem that weighs me down now.
Your Majesty, to the best of my knowledge, the princess of Umweke Kingdom is the priestess of Abalaki deity.
Yes, I know. And the prince is a progressive young man. I don't think he will have any problem marrying such a beautiful priestess.
From what I know about her, she's always dressed in white attire.
You have a problem with that?
And there is this maiden that always stands beside her with the sacred mirror of Abalaike. Your Majesty, do you think in this modern world any young man will want to get married to such a woman with strange and complex style of living?
Beneath those complexities you just mentioned lies a beautiful woman that will make a wonderful wife. Don't worry about my son. Eventually when they are married, he will begin to like her.
You just said your son. Which of them are you referring to?
Prince Shike, of course. He is the crown prince of this kingdom, is he not?
Yes, he is my king. But does he know about this?
Listen, I will bring him in at the appropriate time. But now I called you as your Onowu because I want you to take some elders to the palace of Umweke people. Meet with Eze and Okonwa. Relay my proposal to him. And you give me a feedback. We can pick it up from there.
As it pleases you, my king.
How could he do something like this? Why would he? His said Chike told him that he's not interested in the throne. So why is he forcing him to succeed him? I will not let this happen. It can't happen. Not while I am still alive.
Did he give you any reason why he urgently wants to initiate royal wedding with the people of Umweke?
Apparently, he believes that is the best thing to do for the kingdom. And a way of strengthening the royal bond.
Well, it is not such a bad idea. But which of the princes are we talking about here?
Prince Chike, of course. Who else?
No. That boy is not the right choice to succeed his father. No. He lives a lackadaisical style of life and he cares less about what goes on in this kingdom.
But he's the head prince. He should succeed his father. And that is how custom and tradition instituted it.
Oh no, you know it is a suicide mission for that boy to succeed the king. He's one of those young men of Igbo land that look down on traditional institutions.
Ichike.
Yes?
But you're not the only one that has this same view about him. But his father believes otherwise. He has sent us on a mission to Umweke, and we must go and deliver. Whatever opinion you hold, hence here. When we get there, you must carry yourself as an emissary of the king.
Well, you know, you have spoken. What chance have I? But at least I must have made my point known.
Oh, finally she decided to emerge. You know, it's always glorious beholding your beauty.
A gentleman is supposed to be on his feet when a lady walks into a room.
My princess, you see, I am the true definition of royalty. Yes, all those rules are not meant for people like me. I will stand for kings and not subjects.
Get them off the table.
What? Oh, my feet. Forget about those. Come sit. Let's talk about us. My feet are perfectly where they are supposed to.
Really? They're not in my father's palace. Get them off this minute!
Princess, did you just raise your voice at me?
Oh yes, I did. Now let me ask you. Did you part ways with your manners, or you don't just have them at all? How can you come into a palace like this and have your dirty legs on the table? Who does that?
A palace like this? What do you have in this palace that I do not have? By the way, I sat the way I sit everywhere.
Oh, everywhere but not here. This is that palace where I, the princess, defines the code of conduct around here. By the way, what are you doing here? I do not remember us having any appointments.
Well, I do not have to get an appointment to see my bride. You of all people know that.
Obina, why are you here? As you can see, I'm off to somewhere. I need to be going already.
Princess Zara, if you do not like this alliance, I think you should talk to your father instead of venting your anger on me. But then again, you won't, because that man might die of heart attack, and you know why.
Oh, I do know why. I will certainly will not see your face around here again. That is, if it eventually happens.
Not if. Of course it will happen. You see, your father assured my father of that. Zara, you are mine. So I suggest you start getting used to this face. And yes, my attitude, of course. Because you'll be seeing more of it when we get married. By the way, I came here so we could go out to somewhere. But I see your mood is just not good. So I'll let you be. I'll take care of myself. Maybe some other time. By the way,
I'm in love.
Do you think he's going to like it?
Are you hoping he does not?
That's not what I'm saying. I really don't know what to say, you know. He's my son.
No, I never said otherwise. He is your son, yes, you are the mother. So I expect you to know that what I am doing here is something that will, something that is good for his future.
I know it will be good for his future, but I actually want the best for him. If this alliance is not going to bring him happiness and peace, then I think we should call it off. That's what you need for a child. What is best?
That is where you go wrong. Every single thing I have done for his happiness and for his future.